Welcome to my new video where I'm going to show you guys how you can romanticize your life during school break and how you can enjoy your life even while living in a small town. And I can say that as someone who lives in a small town, I would love to move to a bigger town, but I'm stuck here for now. And I've got my iPad here where I wrote down a whole lot of things that you can do to romanticize your life and make living in a small town a lot more fun. So my first idea is that you can go outside and read a book. You can just go out and grab your favorite book, even get some snacks with you, go and visit a park, sit on a bench, or go to your garden or your balcony if you have one. And you can just read outside, stay outside as long as you want, and just enjoy. And also you look cool and mysterious to other people, which is definitely a big plus. Then my next idea is that you can go to your favorite cafe or bakery, because I feel like many small towns have coffee shops, bakeries. Like just think about Gilmore Girls, Luke's Diner, and they most likely sell cakes and other pastries that are just super cozy and nice. And you can just go to the cafe and complete some work, study, journal, do whatever you want, and just enjoy the cozy atmosphere while also enjoying a coffee or a pastry or even both. My next tip is to go to the local bookstore library. If you haven't noticed by now, I love books. I think I've mentioned it on this channel a couple of times, and it's just reading is a big passion of mine, so I always recommend doing anything with books. I just love going to spaces that are about literature or about books in general, and going to a bookstore, a library, is a very cozy activity. It's also very nice to do, and you can just go there, even look for a book that fits the season you're in. Like at the moment I'm looking for beach reads or summer reads, books that are more about summer, because I've got things coming up and I want to have fitting books for that. The next thing is that you should go and buy a flower from your flower shop, from the local flower shop. I've actually never noticed the flower shops that we have in my town, but we actually have 4 or 5 flower shops, which is quite a lot. And I've never really taken notice of them. I don't know why. We buy flowers, but we just don't buy from these flower shops. And I've noticed that they're pretty affordable. Like you can buy a flower pot for €2.50, which I think is such a good price for the flowers they offer. I really like daisies, so I definitely look and see if I can buy myself a pot of daisies or something like that. You should visit your local museum, and that's just a way of being a tourist in your own town, which I think is such a cool idea to do, and I see many YouTubers recommending it. And I can definitely see why, because I feel like it's very important to go out and visit your town as a tourist, so you can learn about your town. You can learn more about its history, its past, and its present. I also just like to go there and look at the exhibitions, at the new art. I've been to the museum twice in the past, but I've been some time ago, and then I went again yesterday with my mother, and I really like looking at the new art they had. They also had many new exhibitions that I haven't seen before, and a local artist actually had her exhibition. She had an exhibition there, and we looked at it, and it was really nice. The next tip is to just spend time outside in general, because I feel like every small town is surrounded by nature, by grass, by trees, by animals. And I feel like we should all just take it as a privilege, because I think that people who live in big cities, yes, they have this park, but I feel like it's different when you actually have the forest right next to your door. And I'm looking out of my window right now, and I can just see trees and greens, and that's a privilege that we should all learn to be grateful about. And you can ride your bike, you can take a walk in the forest, but you don't have to go and be really active. You can just go outside, grab a blanket, sit on the blanket, knit, journal, read, sleep, dance, cry, do whatever you want. Just breathe in some fresh air, because I think we all know how important it is for us humans to breathe in some fresh air every day. With the cute local shops. We all know these cute small stores that we have all around town, but we never actually go into them. Yeah, and they sell random things like jewelry, gift cards, and I feel like they're really nice. I go to this one shop in my town, and they sell really nice gift cards, and I buy the gift cards there for my friends for their birthdays, because the designs are so unique and so beautiful, and I really like that. And we also have thrift stores, like second-hand stores here that I also like to visit. And it's just a nice way to get out of your house while shopping. If you are into shopping, that's definitely something I would recommend to you, to just check out the products they have in those small shops. And you're supporting local businesses, which is very important. My last tip is to attend a town festival. We've all seen it in Gilmore Girls. They're super aesthetic, pretty town festivals they have there, and we always think, oh, I wish my town festival was like that. Well, it is like that, you just haven't checked it out yet, or maybe it's just in like that. But I can assure you that going to town festivals is just so nice, to bond with the people all over town, to meet new people in your town, and there are especially many town festivals around summertime, since the weather is good and everything, and people are just out there a lot more than usually. So you can attend the town festival with your friends and family, or also alone. Just enjoy the good food, enjoy the atmosphere, and have some fun outside. So yeah, those are all the ideas I have for today, and I hope you can take some of these ideas and incorporate them into your small town life and make it a lot more pleasurable. So it doesn't always have to be that boring. And that's it for today. God bless y'all, and bye.